next up, it is the turn of Ireland, my home country. And, we had Eurosong 2023, we had 6 songs competing. And after the selection on the 3rd of February, it was the turn of Wild Youth to come out and represent Ireland at Eurovision 2023. So they'll be performing 6th in the first semi-final, and they will be singing their song, We Are One.
We might be different, we might be unique. You might be a leader, I might be a freak. And we might be different, but under the falling sun, tonight we are one. We are one. When we rise.
So, Janek, can you please enlighten us with what you think about We Are One by Wild Youth?
So, where to begin? Just a heads up. We do not condone hating on artists, and despite their your opinion on the songs, because we are 2 days after Barcelona Eurovision party, where there was some wild stuff thrown out in the audience at Wild Youth and Pink Jacks. So we just we don't condone kind of behavior, and just want to say don't hate on the artist because of the song. Speaking of, so I was kind of excited for Wild Youth because there's one song that I really liked from them. I think it's called "You Can Go or I Can Go." I thought that if they bring something like that, they would say, "Oh, that's very solid for them to send." And I was kind of disappointed with Year One. It feels very safe. That's my general opinion. It feels very safe. It doesn't bring any risks to the selection, and it feels very Swedish. I don't want to say that it feels very Swedish because I usually there are some songs from Sweden that I like. There are some that I like less, and that I don't usually say like, oh, Sweden again, fuck them. So, but Ireland feels very Swedish in the worst point. I'm sorry that I'm saying, but it feels like a Malta's reject. That's what I'm gonna say. It feels like a Malta's reject, and that's why I'm very torn because they seem like amazing people. But I want to be happy for them for the Eurovision experience because because the main singer has been wanting to do Eurovision for like 4 years now. So I'm like very excited. Like in the selection, I wasn't rooting for them. I was hoping for Connolly or Agi, mainly Connolly because that's another risk that they could have given us, and I thought they would have done well. But We Are One, I think, just very safe, and it's one of the songs that in the summer that I'm comfortable to say that they could qualify. There is a few in the second half that I'm also very comfortable to say that they won't qualify. But in this half, I think Ireland is just not going to do well. And overall, the spot that they got between Portugal and Croatia is just going to be so hard for them as well. So I really don't. I really hope they won't finish last. I hope they will maybe 14, 13, but like it's painful because Rory, you're Irish, you know the pain of an Irish Euro fan. It's been a while since Ireland did well. 2018 since they qualified, and I love 2018 as well. So I'm, and I think overall just not also reflected on the quality of the songs. I thought 2020, 2021 were amazing. Last year, I just want to no comment about That's Rich because of how good it was. I don't remember what was 2019.
Sarah McTurnan, 22.
Okay, that's why I don't remember. Yeah, but Ireland, like just I just want to do something to the head of delegation, like just change the format of the national selection, like just do something to change and bring the quality you do have in the junior Eurovision. Like I know it's a different caster, but like so you can do Eurovision. Like you finish 30 junior, like Solace art.
Yeah.
We are one. No.
Oh, yeah. Look, I mean, it's a bit of an uphill struggle with Ireland at the moment. So, at the moment, I think in terms of the national selection, I think, there was a lot of hype behind the songs that were competing, for good or for bad reasons, Public Image Limited, we don't speak about you anymore. But I think it should be noted that Wild Youth is massively popular in Ireland, and that's part of the reason why the national jury and the televote voted massively towards them, and that's how they ended up winning. And I think a fair bit of people's hatred for the song is purely just in my opinion, I think it's because a lot of people are sour still that Connolly didn't win. And don't get me wrong, I myself personally, I preferred Connolly's song. I didn't mind We Are One. But for me, Connolly would have made a little bit more of an impact. With that being said, well, I mean, look, they can sing the song well. They know how to rile a crowd. They're very well experienced band. Like they know what they're doing. So I'm hoping that they can kind of sell the song a little bit more just so that they can elevate their chances. I do think they've added some extra elements in the revamp of the song, which is kind of nice to kind of make it a little bit more like less generic, should I say, or like a little bit less kind of stereotypical radio friendly kind of song. I just hope that this just doesn't discourage RTE any more than it already is, because it's so hard, like as an Irish person, it's so hard to see people be like, oh god, Ireland this, Ireland that, like in such a disparaging tone. So fingers crossed they might be able to sort of work things out. I'm just looking forward to seeing the reception that they get in Liverpool, because for those of you who don't know, Liverpool's population is vastly made up of Irish people, because the city is sort of like basically directly in a straight line from Dublin. So it meant that we could basically just kind of go there, whoever wanted to go for somewhere else that was a bit more different. So I'm really excited to see how they kind of are welcomed in Liverpool. But I do think they will struggle to qualify. Like how we said, semi-final one is just such a bloodbath of popular songs, and this doesn't stand out in the way that it should. And I just hope that it doesn't get the band sort of health down, if you know what I mean. Because I mean, like again, they're lovely guys. They've been very like kind and gentle to everyone that has been, they've been speaking to, including us as well. I just wish the best for them, but this might just not be the time for them. But who knows? Things could change on the night. Who could, we'll see.